even though they are members of the same race. Odo from Star Trek Deep Space Nine and the Changeling antagonists from Star Trek Picard. Season 3 is very different. By selecting the Changelings as Season 3's major antagonist, Picard revived one of the most significant races from the original Star Trek, while also modernizing their background and heritage. The history of the Changeling race in the series has been extensively examined through the character of Odo, since it was first introduced in Deep Space Nine. At the start of Season 3 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Odo, a member of the main cast, found out that he was a changeling. Odo was at odds with his fellow changelings for a large portion of the series, due to the Dominion War, but he ultimately played a crucial role in its termination and returned to his people. Since Deep Space Nine ended, the fate of the changelings has largely remained unclear, although Star Trek Picard Season 3 revealed that there had been a division within their civilization, and that a rogue group including the season's villain Vadic had escaped in order to organize another assault on the Federation. What distinguishes Vadic and Picard's changelings from Odo and DS9's founders? Odo and the founders from Star Trek Deep Space Nine are different from Vadic and her rebellious changeling party in practically every regard, according to the new material in Star Trek Picard Season 3. This includes both their physical makeup and their guiding principles. Because of the experiments done on them by Section 31's Project Proteus during the Dominion War, its changeling antagonists are an advanced version of the species. These changelings are now able to pass nearly undetectably as solids, which Odo and the rest of the changeling population are apparently still unable to do because of their improved shape-shifting skills, which include the new capacity to reproduce humanoid cellular life. The founders from Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Picard's changelings may have formerly had similar views on solids, but since the Dominion War, their views have drastically changed. Odo consented to go back to his people as part of the peace accord that ended the conflict, and works with the founders to assist them in creating a more peaceful society, with less animosity toward solids. The founders would once have likely approved of the beliefs and deeds of Picard's changelings, but Picard Season 3 showed that as a result of Odo's influence, the rest of the changeling community is now in conflict with them. Why was Odo missing from Star Trek Picard Season 3? Odo's appearance in the third season of Star Trek Picard would have made perfect sense, given the significance of the changelings. But Rene Auberjonois passed suddenly in 2019, leaving a gaping hole in the cast of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and virtually putting a stop to any future opportunities for Odo to appear in live action in the franchise. Although Picard Season 3 made mention of Odo, going beyond this was impractical in light of Auberjonois' passing. Although there has been no official announcement on the subject, it is highly unlikely that Odo will ever be recast, given that Picard Season 3 opted not to do so out of respect for Auberjonois. The most well-known changeling figure in Star Trek is no longer present without Odo, but Star Trek Picard showed that the series is still capable of producing captivating changeling tales, even when Odo isn't directly involved. This hopefully indicates that there are still more changeling narratives to tell beyond Picard, and that the enduring antagonists from Star Trek Deep Space Nine won't be overlooked in upcoming endeavors. Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. You can like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more breakdowns if you've enjoyed it. I appreciate your time and interest. See you next time.